Clear the line then. MD appears through the mist, then enlist mental gymnastics. Exercise the mic, mathematics, impact the verbal tactics and schematics. Validate our moves, discipline the practice. Solidify our status, clear the landing. Dimension on the coming. The intergalactic ones energized by the sun. 4-foot soldiers, the vocal Buddha brings the torture. The forfeiture of confrontation, save lives. Vision multiply when verbal infantry collides. Arsenal, terminal, when full forces apply.
First of all, I thank the Lord for blessing me with good health. Big up to my tree-loving niggas besides to keep the elf. Secondly, I like to give a mad shout to my peeps. To my niggerish for giving me a place to sleep. Said and done, and now I got this verse to run. To hold your eardrums hostage by my verbal gun. And for my ransom, yeah boy, I got some demands. 100 grand plus a mule and 40 acres of land. Dig my scriptures as they transform into motion pictures. Some are explicit, so they carry parental stickers. Progress, rhyme galore, don't be enough prolific. Words can't describe us unless you speak in hieroglyphics.
Knock, knock, who is it? MD's all welcome match should be extended. So why you pretended not to see me when I entered your galaxy? Surrounded by spectrums of light, followed by 3 MCs. Hailing from the darkest dimensions, known to man. Plans get mastered and executed on bandstands. Bound to collide, I pull alongside. Snatch you out, you ride somewhere.
All these tracks to MCs travel at speed of thought, but get lost in the brain warp, split and shallow. Walking corpse, still flesh physically, but flatline spirituality. Nothing you can do could ever get the best of me. I be the soldier of prophecy. Instrumental context in the aura of MDs. Your breath with you, be crooked copper brother selling rocks to my community. Blocks I enter, become gully locality. Your whole crew's a fallacy. Here's a chance to be converted to a righteous mentality.
Clear the landing, dimension on the coming. Mad brothers is running as if we waving guns and grenades blowing up any stage. We invade, feel the rage. The 4 troop gun salute. Clear the landing, dimension on the coming. Mad brothers is running as if we waving guns and grenades blowing up any stage. We invade, feel the rage. The 4 troop gun salute.
Like the flash of a camera, you spark a second, disappear. I illuminate like sun rays from start to ending year.
Mental dimension on the coming.
We verbal marathon winning, we just beginning. Standing in place, treadmilling. I be a major player for the struggle. You're simping and you're pimping as you're pulling and you're tugging on your L. A circus act but still 2 arms and 10 fingers short to juggle. My lyrical utopia's your brain's living hell. Incarcerated mind stating what you can't bear.
Sometimes, kid, I know you play big and bad, but of course you know you standing while I'm King Cab. Cruising through your town, my knobby stripping. While you bullshitting, East Coast birth to MDs, so we representing. You know, 50s keep my LO style and my low profile. Worth your while, kid, I'm slick like new now. Up like Cherokees, down like MPVs, sporty like BMW 320E.
On the mic, the turmoil boils beyond the point of no return. Hot as 103 and 3rd degree burns. There's no way to escape from the heat. Call off your retreat, surrender your arms and fall to your feet. Realize who you up against. We packing verbal ammunition on the other side of the fence. For any man who gets hostile and wanna test my freestyle and wants to space our shit like the X-Files. My squad of MD, of course we 3D, cause we as real as it gets. For fake niggas, if the shoe fits, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You chose that route when you was in doubt, and now you asked out. Been saying this and saying that with your verbal formats. Now MDs is gonna show you where the skill is at.
Science aligns deeper than your subconscious mind. I exhibit and express exalted divine. Supernatural phenomenon. May I sweat a grind. Nickel and dime niggas unarmed claiming dawn. Commence the tactical destruction. Russian adrenaline. The empty squadron from rush to session. Choose your weapon. Kill misconception. I be pilot of prophecy. A sin naturally can't combat my mental monopoly. Vibrate and libate. I rate 3-man militia. Earth inheritor. Solar power trial without the error. Perishing America, papacy and fallacy as we empty step into history. Clear the landing, dimension on the coming. Mad brothers is running as if we waving guns and grenades blowing up any stage. We invade, feel the rage. The 4 troop gun salute. Clear the landing, dimension on the coming. Mad brothers is running as if we waving guns and grenades blowing up any stage. We invade, feel the rage. The 4 troop gun salute. Clear the landing, dimension on the coming. Mad brothers is running as if we waving guns and grenades blowing up any stage. We invade, feel the rage. The 4 troop gun salute. Clear the landing, dimension on the coming. Mad brothers is running as if we waving guns and grenades blowing up any stage. We invade, feel the rage. The 4 troop gun salute.
Yo, kid, it's going on like that. Yo, kid, set it off like that.
You
It's
resident.
going on like
Buzzing. 76 the genesis of my creation. And out of 5 seeds, I ran second in formation. And this seed's been my foundation ever since my date of birth. Between the heavens and earth. So I'ma peel one back for North Cackalack. I'm no joke black when catching contact off the track. I write rhymes to get you high. That's the ism you can't buy. And I smoke out all them seeds who walk by. The physical leaves my physical form. That's when my body transforms into another uniform. Word. From solids, liquids, down to gases. And even in the physical sense, I'm busting asses. And to my niggas in Mactown, you know we don't back down. I'm representing all our stomping grounds. Yo, I'm representing till I'm ghost. I represent until I'm ghost. Check it. I watch niggas lace their skates just to head out of state. And that's for some they talk shit when they relocate. But of course, you know the action speaks louder than words. Most of them become silent cause they seldom heard. And it's funny how they remind me of Billy and Vanilla.
How's that?
Blabbing out the mouth but ain't saying nothing really. I see them in town doing their little shows with the groupies on the arm just to get a quick post. Well, they can pose for me by opening their mouths wide. That's how I feel for those who have no Carolina pride. That's my word. It's all about the 910. Whether you represent or not, we guaranteed to blow.
69 was the time that I came online. I've been swinging ever since and bound to plant dense hesitance. We'll get you nowhere in this biz, so to hell with them other kids.
To hell with them other kids.
Now from the tri-state down through the Tar Heels, kids hands out, they wanna nod to my mad skills. Say I'm country, but everybody wants to pump me. In every borough and block, my joints gonna knock. When I awaken, solely for your soul taken. The Carolina bad boys is making noise.
Mad noise.
When every vocal step can put me closer to the intercept where I get more wrecked than an accident.
Represent my resident, known to some down south, North Cackalack. North Cackalack. Represent my resident, known to some down south, North Cackalack. Yo, I'll be the brother that needs no introduction. The bass line's my assembly line for mass production. Producer mastery and seize the rhyme factory. What a catastrophe if ever me coming raggedy. That's tragedy, dramatized to the extreme. The only time I'm mediocre in your envious dreams. But of course, dreams are dreams. Life remains real, and if you don't know it's real, then take a pinch and you'll feel great. You're in a comatose state, waiting to come to. Ammonio's not strong enough, so I guess I'll awake. My poetical structure ruptures your infrastructures, while my vocals ride the track like a conductor.
Kid, it's going on like that. You kid said it on like that. You kid is going on like that. You kid said it on like that. Call me David cause of Robinson. Now hold your goodies cause I'm mobbing them. And hear them 2 black villains come. East Coast, fake it non-represent.
Represent.
To them same old tricks. None greater on this side of your equator. Not from a state, so I really hate that. From Lumberton to Boone, I'll be hollering. Who got the props at my show like Black Moon? Industry gotta recognize the celebrity contained in MD. Approach the coach, get smoked with the quickness. Reality will be my witness. Other verbal shots coming from my verbal Glock, planted in your gut. NC, come with the ruck. Now from Wilmington to Kinston, I'm bringing stress to your chest when I enter in your section. So watch where you're stepping. My style remains gritty when I enter in the Queen City. You can take an MC out of NC. Can't take the NC out of MC. That's why the MDs choose to represent my state, a station, present location, locality of my nation.
Represent my resident, known to some down south, North Cackalack. Represent my resident, known to some down south, North Cackalack. Red Springs gotta represent my resident, known to some down south, North Cackalack.
And Raleigh gotta represent till you ghost.
Yo, represent till you ghost. Yo, and Chapel Hill gotta represent. Yo, represent till you ghost.
Kids up in Rocky Hands,
Represent my resident, known to some down south, North Cackalack. Lumberton got to represent my resident, known to some down south, North Cackalack. Yeah, yes, going on like that. Yo, set it off. Yes. Represent like this. Check it. North Cackalack. Represent NC. Represent Cackalack. Represent MDs. Yo. Cackalack, that's the set. Represent. Don't forget Cackalack. Represent MD. Yo. Head banging North Cackalack. Got the butter shit. Non-stop MD. Represent, son. North Cackalack. Represent the set. ND. No MD. Yes, sir. Represent Cackalack. That's the set. MD. Represent North Cackalack.
Yeah. Enter my dimension once again. Prolific one. Enter the mental minefield. Weak ones I distill your will. The liquefied no chance to win, so I try. The alchemist, microphone and gorilla grips. 30 shot, lyric clip shot from the tongue's tip, abandoned ship. I bring the ruckus like recess. The verbal tech, also specialist in mistakes. Complex to intricate politics, evolved in the art of war. Mad stress to endure. Arrival of the dimension draw. Uncut to the gut for answers to the industry's cancer. Every action has a consequence. Into the campus and regret it. First step from that day to this. Patient son, sub-level section stepping. Non-remorseful wetting when they're brandishing the loaded weapon. Fulfilling a stealth mission guided by intuition. And backed by mental dimension. I exhibit and express exalted divine. Potent weapon is the mind. Threat to mankind. My melody for victory. Chant the anthem MG. Linguistics and the mystics, owner of galaxies. I exhibit and express exalted divine. Potent weapon is the mind. Threat to mankind. My melody for victory. Chant the anthem MG. A lesson learned, 360 degrees turn, burn, baby, burn, wicked one, now it's your turn to surely earn. Mad damage done when the thunder comes. Another sound voice succumbs and feels the wrath of the number one, the dimension, all that and then some. Pursuers of platinum, as long as Dolby keeps tracking them. Optimum 4 men combined as one, burning you with the heat of 10 suns, target destruction. Styles vary in the empty legion of adversaries, lever of legacy, me and my faculty. Telepathy puts lives in jeopardy. They will see a man flee. Reveal the logo, high density. The Carolina convoy, build and destroy. Godliness, simultaneous, dangerous, the decoy. The mental stems so far from elemental. Check my credentials in the original. Gem dropper of minerals. I exhibit and express exalted divine. Potent weapon is the mind. Threat to mankind. My melody for victory. Chant the anthem MG. Linguistics and the mystics, owner of galaxies. I exhibit and express exalted divine. Potent weapon is the mind. Threat to mankind. My melody for victory. Chant the anthem MG. Linguistics and the mystics, owner of galaxies. Aggression manifests, come with the wickedness. I profess MD, prime example of mastered excellence. Fabulous plus lines make minds combust. The anger rush when the MC trespass on a campus. The session ends when I discharge mirage. When the war is waged, suited up in Gore-Tex and camouflage. Mind scars inflicted, lyrics evicted from the NC Alliance. Scientists to nemesis or terrorists. They feariness, man a myth, moves a methodology, breaks you down psychologically. High density, frequency transmitting waves, convex and concave, all absorb platinum, goes to one dimension. Fathoms and phonetics gets the one respected. I detected you didn't think I had it like this with my sixth sense. Subsurface purpose beyond the obvious. I load another clip, validating all myths. I exhibit and express exalted divine. Potent weapon is the mind. Threat to mankind. My melody for victory. Chant the anthem MG. Linguistics and the mystics, owner of galaxies. Every day, all day.
Man, I'm telling you, MCs are copying their reflection of other kids and sloppy win. They attempt to project, to reflect that's not their own. Now the signal's getting amplified on microphones, making the evidence evident of your hesitance to create your own permanent style of residence. You rather analyze other crews, pick and choose, set up shop around some joints that they drop. Think not, MDs don't play that way. I got a galaxy of styles I cruise most every day while I write on the real, which be my regular. Vibe with my click just like satellites and cellulars. Kid, I don't care if you solo or not. The click is about as hot as some Glocks you don't got. But your envy for this MC comes across in your jealousy. Now you figure you can take me.
Time keep tripping, nevertheless put to rest. Nevertheless put to rest. Time keep tripping, nevertheless put to rest. Nevertheless put to rest, son. Time keep tripping, nevertheless put to rest. Nevertheless put to rest. Time keep
By the religion G.O.D., which be me, and I thought you. So reflections of prismatic entities of my crew. Now you anti-new, being your children, damn your soul for the green poppy and fool's gold. Superficiality over black reality don't factor evenly to bliss. Our realities insist it takes truer like fist to stop the poisonous rain of the snake's hiss. Check it. State of emergency of which you ain't aware. So your favorite charities operation don't care. You carry on with the pseudo respect for the creator and try and justify your love for blunts and beer. You're clowning me for having revolutionary ways and stressing 21 centuries and a day you're claiming I travel alone throughout dimensions of my own mentality. You're afraid that my prophecy's more than petty fallacy. 90 era fortitude against the wax syndrome of disrespect and animosity. You and I verse out degrees, fathom the waves of the light seas.
Yeah, your fake-faced MCs address me, your majesty, divine scientific entity, the room for slave mentality, my principality, X amount of casualty. Gather up my faculty, MDIs are back of me. Flee won't be in any degree. Every saga of the dramas, a stepping stone, Admiral Platinum, to my armor, and spray rays of complex text. Which figures next? Acid rain and pain, blood boiling in veins. Hand grenade your escapade. Petty facades are being hard when you're not, so my bar. Blood clot. It's getting hot, skills unsurpassed, feel the blast, witness the rap. Elementary lyricists and the bloodbath. Had to get with him, get rid of him, inject them with the deadly serum, the vocal venom. Mass corrupting order systems. Nonetheless, another one put the rest. Dimension blessed, aggression made manifest.
time keep tripping, nevertheless put to rest. Nevertheless put to rest. Time keep tripping, nevertheless put to rest. Nevertheless put to rest, son. Time keep tripping, nevertheless put to rest. Time keep
Step aside and peep the game from a professional. Levy rhymes a dime, cause I drop them all in decimals. Those that can't relate, perhaps they were born late. I'm formulating plans to change all your due dates. I represent what's real, it's all about the skills. Unlike those who got their deals through promoting stills. Your diction is based solely upon science fiction. And to a major pro kid, you ain't no competition. First it was the rhymes, now it's the styles you bite. Time for fasting, no read to lose your appetites. You want something to chew, well here it is, you silly ducks. It will be in your mouth, but my zipper is stuck. Now that's a mouthful, perhaps you can deep throat. This is how it's done, kids, so why don't you take notes? Mental dimensions is a fortress, not to be infiltrated by men wearing armor, riding white horses. But it's cool if knuckleheads bring their thoroughbreds. No one survives the bloodshed, every man is dead.
Nevertheless put to rest. Nevertheless put to rest. Time keep tripping. Nevertheless put to rest. Nevertheless put to rest, son. Time keep tripping. Nevertheless put to rest. Nevertheless put to rest. Nevertheless put to rest, son. Nevertheless put to rest. Nevertheless put to rest, son. Nevertheless put to rest. Nevertheless put to rest, son.
appointment for the dimension. Prolific progress, gather intelligence. The verbal tech set, ready your armaments. Sell-outs labeled direct threats. Executed weapons, check the mission. We accept you dealing with vets. Stepping over casualties, no regrets. The method intrepid, the bounty hunting specialist. Image-driven pitches, get shadow spot. The verbal Glock stuns, turn the devils back into sons through visions. Deprogram, reprogram, dethrone, and destroy. Employ drastic measures when dealing with decoys. Separate the men from the boys. A squad of 2 men to combat Shaitan. Enhance the mental plan span. Vietnam soldiers take the stand. Following function, school them in the subterranean mystics of the dimension. Falling victims of some superstition. They got their wishing upon a star. But first, you know who you are.
Malik Jackson, 22 rap star, or so he says. Sold 1 million copies of a CD to many heads. Promoting tons of guns and truck funds, living up to the image. A bad boy on the black and brown homicide to boost the sales. A price, commercialization of his lyrical hell. Me and my brother called on to save a soul from the paper monetary. He must be in deep to have to be forced to share it. Yeah, we up for the challenge to keep the pendulum in balance. We scope the palace. He's on the balcony with Alice, preoccupied. A perfect chance to slip inside. We downstairs setting ourselves up for meditation. Cosmic zone to bring this brother back to home. The Black Star Nation, sun rays from the creator to my dome, to Malik's home. Prolific as the car for DC, we got its own. Yeah, deprogram, reprograms the bounty. Deprogram, reprograms the bounty. Lock from East Coast to Alameda County. Out west, mental dimension, bringing home the bounty. Deprogram, reprograms the bounty. Deprogram, reprograms the bounty. Lock from East Coast to Alameda County. Out west, mental dimension, bringing home the bounty. My meditated rays of light found the way up the stairs. Out the sliding glass doors, focus eyes left the glare blinded. Malik soaks in the rays solar. Brought up memories of hard times and days colder. He felt the presence of Garvey, Selassie, Malcolm and many before he. Sights of free Mamiya projected by we. Malik, you know the mission now, some we all depart. Us 3 are headed for DC, a million man march.
Sell-outs labeled direct threats. Executed weapon, check the mission. We accept you dealing with vets. Stepping over casualties, no regrets. The method intrepid, the bounty hunting specialist. Image-driven pitches, your shadow spot. The verbal Glock stuns, turn the devils back into sons through visions. Deprogram, reprogram, dethrone, and destroy. Employ drastic measures when dealing with decoys. Separate the men from the boys. A squad of 2 men to combat Shaitan. Enhance the mental gland span. Vietnam soldiers take the stand. Following function, school them in the subterranean mystics of the dimension. Falling victims of some superstition. They out there wishing upon a star. But first, you know who you are.
This is how we do when we ride, y'all. When we ride, y'all, this is how we do. This is how we do when we ride, y'all. When we ride, y'all, this is how we do. This is how we do when we ride, y'all. When we ride, y'all, this is how we do. This is how we do when we ride, y'all. When we ride, y'all, this is how we do. Yeah. Now this is for the CRXs up the Lexus. Anything that pumps and vibration trunk. Talking 4-door GT convertible coupe. Maximas and Hondas with the chromed up scoops. Got triple dip Dayton's, it's a fat gold trim. And with the crest velour interior from end to end. Talking tri-states, candy shining front to back. And with a mural on the hood, always been fat. Now if you Land Cruiser Pathfinder, y'all in the same state of mind. Looking for the bass in the rhymes, avenues get cruised. Boulevards turn hard when the parking lots turn into them overnight hotspots. Leaking a suburban, swerving the void in the curve when the ground effect hit likes to hit and got the chrome kits beaming. Kids out there scheming on my joints just like scouts on one out. This is how we do when we ride, y'all. When we ride, y'all, this is how we do. This is how we do when we ride, y'all. When we ride, y'all, this is how we do. Wait, this is how we do when we ride, y'all. When we ride, y'all, this is how we do. This is how we do when we ride, y'all. When we ride, y'all, this is how we do. Now what about the Nissans cruising in the parking lot, scraping over speed bumps, piles in the trunk, got a thump, bass drops, heard block to block, systems not, kids and flocks, just to watch. Cadillacs when they demonstrate how to pancake side to side, front to back and all that. While GTS keeps the lights dim, you can't miss them with the chrome trim, creeping when they roll in. So Fridays and Saturdays, see highways, jam-packed back to back, nobody knowing where they really going. They'll be following the next man through the intersection there, with neon kits on glow, got more colors in the rainbow. They'll be bright like street lights, but it's all tight, and they'll be packed for miles and miles. We just keep my LO style. Yeah, this is how we do when we ride, y'all. When we ride, y'all, this is how we do. This is how we do when we ride, y'all. When we ride, y'all, this is how we do. Just the way we do. This is how we do when we ride, y'all. When we ride, y'all, this is how we do. This is how we do when we ride, y'all. When we ride, y'all, this is how we do. Can't forget the Cherokees, the MPVs, anything low down that's got sounds. And you can trust that kids will sport passports, wanna get their flows and Navajos. But honestly, Hyundais come around my way, they'll be tighter than tight and looking tight, alright? And parks are packed with kids and acts. Legends say it ain't straight if it don't vibrate your tailgate. And lift the hatch, point the speakers out the back, yeah. While you're sitting at the light waiting, with your side and your rear view vibrating, and tinted windows seems to let them all know that you laid back deep in your leather seats. No doubt mass smokes till you intersect, and fat rides spread it out in every direct. So the next time you decide to cruise through, you can tell them off top, this is how we do. Yeah, this is how we do when we ride, y'all. When we ride, y'all, this is how we do. This is how we do when we ride, y'all. When we ride, y'all, this is how we do. It's the way we do. This is how we do when we ride, y'all. When we ride, y'all, this is how we do. This is how we do when we ride, y'all. When we ride, y'all, this is how we do. Yeah. Keep on. Yeah. Keep on. Wanna keep on. Yeah. This is how we do. You know how we do. Keep on. This is how we do.
Brothers and sisters, topics, material, drama. Brothers and sisters out here losing their minds over dormant clothes. State of emergency, robbing our own for currency. Let's fix it. A new program, let's get with it. Alright? Illegal transactions, thinking you're getting paid, but only small fractions. Talking about a come up, blow up, and erupt like an Hawaiian exotic volcano. Currency growing out the anal. Live lavish and lay low, the dough. That's all that's needed in like kings. You treated life's finest, pulling chicks with the status of royal highness. The loot minus the stress. Looking over shoulders for retaliation. Doesn't balance equations and wars you're waging, but overcome material visions within you. Saying Satan sent you to take all goods on the menu, bringing the ruckus. Velocity of 18-wheel truckers, getting the cream is every young man's dream and theme. You got 6 million ways to die in escapades on how to get paid. Break even or lose, the cards are played. Guns are sprayed when night invades. Got body bags on the roster. 10% real, other designer imposters. Representing a mobster or a mafias. Selling and stealing, appealing to small percentages of masses. Lacking the classes, knowledge is in flesh to ashes. The manifesting God overseen by Nimrod. The stupid see, stupid do, true. Let's have a breakdown of absolutes and truth. Building your politics, straight lines, the quickest route, so shoot. Bulls high in the middle of the third.
Now when you get a little loot inside your hands, never think that you're better than the next man. Cause although the next man may not possess much, you know the next man's wealth can't be touched. Now just because you got loot inside your hands, you're never better than the next man. Cause although the next man may not possess much, you know the next man's wealth can't be touched.
Man, it seems a quest for them dead presidents. As you wanna change up your whole residence. It's like you don't hang with the same crew. I seen you outside yesterday, driving by faster than you used to. You went from twins to S10s, no friends. Now you got chicken heads out there fighting over ends. Thinking you the big guy, just a small fry, going to be the fall guy, and you still wonder why. And and I do believe that I tried to hip you to the game for the PI. Started hanging at your residence, sitting out front with surveillance, trying to gather evidence. And for the drama to begin, there's got to be an end, and you see it coming, so that's why you're running. But during your quest, you'd have met more cops in a donut shop and swearing you can't be stopped. So raise your mind out the gutter, son, and take a look back and realize what you done. How many lives you done ruined from the dollar bills you pursuing.
Now when you get a little loot inside your hands, never think that you're better than the next man. Cause although the next man may not possess much, you know the next man's wealth can't be touched. Now just because you got loot inside your hands, you're never better than the next man. Cause although the next man may not possess much, you know the next man's wealth can't be touched. Now that you're a high-class citizen making mad dividends, you moved out the neighborhood 6 years you was living in. The place you dwell now seems minute. There's not enough room to store all your three-piece suits. It must feel great to own an estate next to the president of the United States. And that's when you know you're large. Got cash plus the option to charge. Living life so sweet with service at your feet. The next man struggling, trying to be where you are, but in your eyes if he's not rich, then he's not up to par. No one's born a millionaire with a silver spoon and hot chick. And as we know, life ain't fair. More of the self-respect that can't be purchased by a check. Their presidents resurrect just to run for elect. Now when you get a little loot inside your hands, never think that you're better than the next man. Cause although the next man may not possess much, you know the next man's wealth can't be touched. Now just because you got loot inside your hands, you're never better than the next man. Cause although the next man may not possess much, you know the next man's wealth can't be touched. In God we trust.
The phrase that lingers in your dome.
In green poppy, yeah, you lust.
Slogan of your own I present. My brotherly greetings anyway. Cause black is still black and brothers are opening their eyes every day. You got a family for own a home, mad responsibilities. But Jones is 40-yard dash. Brought you to your knees, your spouse and kids, victims of the woes. The synagogue claims don't harmless followers of your Christian faith. You try and make it all better. Give them anything they want with mad haste, still the souls of waste. Got 100 cable channels on your 30-inch, flipping no remote and still can't tune the love. You focus on man-made and breathable constants. The Jones provoke. You gotta have a habit to a push and shove. Your pseudo kingship in your eyes is me and my fam is peasant types. Abundance of cash equals immortality, right? When you're dead like the prez on the paper monetary. Harry carried your soul via 7 true like pulmonary. Yo, black is still black, so I bid you greetings anyway. Material drama. Peace.
Now when you get a little loot inside your hands, never think that you're better than the next man. Cause although the next man may not possess much, you know the next man's wealth can't be touched. Now just because you got loot inside your hands, you're never better than the next man. Cause although the next man may not possess much, you know the next man's wealth can't be touched.
Material drama.
My old presentation needs no preparation. Even when under pressure, I flows with no complications. Who has your undivided attention? Mental dimensions. Niggas riding our dicks without the front end suspension. Now buckle up, boys, and hold on tight. Cause even to watch me shit is every rapper's delight. Am I wrong or right? Kicking pure facts from my mouth, I represent my resident. Known to summers down south, North Cackalack. Deja vu must be a flashback, cause we're the ones you overlook and never turn back. Yo, but it's all good, player. Now the Lord's answer my prayers. And soon I get to see my money stacking layers. So many niggas rapping, but at the lip they flapping. I pack a verbal gun and that's what I mean by clapping. This document is the blueprint that separates the dollars from cents. I could be broke and still represent. Either you do or you die, but some choose not to. And now you know why we don't see eye to eye. You found yourself on your back for the simple fact you slack. My surprise attack knocked you off track. Keeping the verbal supply on standby. Representing East Coast until I'm ghost, meaning when I die. That's mad real. Home team Flyville, the league I play for. North Cackalack, need I say more?
Rough rugged's the format, we call that. Prepared for combat, kid, where's your armor at? Rough and rugged's the format, we call that. Prepared for combat, kid, where's your armor at? Rough and rugged's the format, we call that. Prepared for combat, kid, where's your armor at? Rough and rugged's the format, we call that. Prepared for combat, kid, where's your armor at?
Universe owner, mental master, wreak havoc and disaster, pull a 180 and flip your data. Commando tactics have been instilled this habit. Witness the vocal acrobatic, verbal matter evolve from the static. Brainstorm the transform, return to uniform. I believe in you like Africans believe in unicorns. You play the pawn, commercial ass, artist and rook. Got your crew shook, my host, and your rhymes in holy books. Look and witness this, the sum of my degrees is infinite. Tracking your movement, constructed empires with blueprints. Operation Revelation, welcome to MD's nation. Battles engaging, protect your proclamation. You gangster, me think a sublime ringer. Only time will tell it will prevail your guana hell. Sell your pipe dreams and petty schemes to the public. I dub it, all fiction, your diction mad phony. Your testimony has been researched and contradicted. My camp's restricted, all fake faces evicted. Rule number one, never underestimate the one you're testing. Mental dimension, the destiny sets in eternal
Rough and
resting.
rugged's the format, we call that. Prepared for combat, kid, where's your armor at? Rough and rugged's the format, we call that. Prepared for combat, kid, where's your armor at? Rough and rugged's the format, we call that. Prepared for combat, kid, where's your armor at? Rough and rugged's the format, we call that. Prepared for combat, kid, where's your armor at?
Confrontation be the situation, and it's steaming in the ranks of the MD nation. What's the reason for your treason, kid? I'm not believing, but I just realized it was hunting season. And you know we got questions, they need answers. Won't you tell them? Can't stand away from the rain on your cerebellum. You can't compete. Won't you get some loose leaf and dry off, play like runaways and hit the streets? And don't come back unless you got something fat. And if it ain't fat, it gets ejected out the stacks. Chances of surviving after my arriving are slim to none, but you can test it if you want it, son.
Rough and rugged's the format, we call that. Prepared for combat, kid, where's your armor at? Rough and rugged's the format, we call that. Prepared for combat, kid, where's your armor at? Rough and rugged's the format, we call that.
What's the
Prepared
format?
for combat, kid, where's your armor
Yo,
at?
what's the format?
Rough and rugged's the format, we call that. Prepared for combat.
There it is. Alright, just smack to the face of the beast. In conscious rhymes, I be your beast. Anti-scientists become deceased. Reborn is 90 era. Slaying devils like Kara or Carrie. Canaan flea fled to mountains of the dead.
My melanin,
Keeps me fed with sun rays, compatible to latter days. Laugh at pale ones while they lay on the sands of the border. Bodies of water, they sizzle while my crown scopes the realm of Bengali order. Mike staffs, let me bask in lyrical sensations. Verbal knowledge, scopes the blocks, neighborhoods, and nations. The ever nappy, protector of my soulful cap. Revolutionary verbals for those truly black. Yeah.
Rough and rugged's the format, we call that. Prepared for combat, kid, where's your armor at? Rough and rugged's the format, we call that. Prepared for combat, kid, where's your armor at? Rough and rugged's the format, we call that. Prepared for combat, kid, where's your armor at? Rough and rugged's the format, we call that. Prepared for combat, kid.
Yeah.
Where's your armor at? Prepared for combat. Kid, where's your armor at? Prepared for combat.
To whom it may concern, you know who you are, yeah. Peep the essential techniques that I possess to make me shine like I'm nickel plated. Over this bomb track, my man Dovey orchestrated. Everything remains tight, despite what you had in sight. We put in work overtime just to get it right. So you may say whatever's clever, but make no endeavors to might fight unless you got your shit together, word. And for you so-called MCs, posing as MDs, there's gonna be some hard times in NC. Constantly yelling, you can rap when in my presence, but I give you props cause I can rap Christmas presents. Hey, I can rhyme, come on son, don't waste my time because it's of the essence. Dismiss yourself from my presence. It gets me vexed when niggas ride you like a certified BMX. And then they wonder why they get no respect. What you expect? I'm not the owner of a major label. For me to put you down first, I got to get stable. You know, word, you thought you knew. concern. You know who you are, yeah, kid. You know who you are. To all you fake MCs, you know who you are. Word, kid. You know who you are. For all you dick riders, you know who you are. Word, kid. You know who you are. For all you wanna be MCs, heck, you know who you are. And I know who you are.
Now when you figure that you're big, that can only make me bigger. When I get the flow and I get huge like the Nile River, I might hit you with a pitchfork and not a shank, leaving you about as in as the Outer Banks. Kids, stop wasting time swinging main line. I've come equipped to dissect your R&B hits. I dissect with a 1-2 mic check, strip down to exposure, little phony wreck. See, you might rock steady, but kid, you're not stable. Fold you up, put you away just like a card table. Game's over, son, look at what you done. Try to lift the funk, now you upset at the funky one. Now I'm gonna have to creep, jack another Jeep, telling you all coming so you shouldn't sleep. Cause when you snooze, you lose, I gain much ground. Pound of sounds from the stacks of the underground. Now do you mind if I step with a little more pep? I'm not done yet, take a seat and watch me complete. You know I come to the conclusion, you've been snoozing, your rhymes haven't structured off illusions.
Me and my man's trying to build this foundation for us to have a place to station, to kill the confrontation and your lust for separation. It's all about climaxing the grooves and making moves. We all crucial, tell me what you wanna do. It's not a money issue, and yo son, I'm not trying to dish you, and bad luck's the last thing I'd ever wish you. I can only wish you well, don't wanna see my niggas fail, and sure as hell don't wanna see no more in jail. I dedicate this to Reese, and to the Kirks I have to say peace. We're all anticipating his release. It's kinda sad to see my man shooting bad, especially when he was gifted with a pen and a pad. But yo, sometimes that's just how it go. The hands of time can't rewind, although at times I wish it would, bro. We could have done this together, at least we were birds of a feather, who didn't give a damn about the weather. But now it seems we're all a distant. As for hip-hop, we're still persistent, that's our principle, no assistant. For the real MC, to my man Infinite Trent, yo, you know who you are, yo son, you know who you are. To my nigga KMS, yo, you know who you are, word son, you know who you are. To my man Smart Allen, yo, you know who you are, yo son, you know who you are. To my crew Mental Dimension, yo, you know who you are, yo son, we know who we are. To my man what, Black, yo, you know who you are, ha, yo, you know who you are, yeah. You know who you are, you know.
MCs ignite the light. See 4 streaks of light, a quarter to midnight. Confiscate our mics, satisfy you. On test for here's your invite. So come into the mic fight. MCs ignite the light. See 4 streaks of light, a quarter to midnight. Confiscate our mics, satisfy you. On test for here's your invite. So come into the mic fight.
Darkness covers the battlefield, and you know we got 4 mics in one spotlight and beats are mad tight.
And when it comes to the track, we don't fake. I greet the bass lines with the handshake and I salam.
Yeah, walaikum, shalom, alhamdulillah. Feel the glorious sun rays of 4 shades who shine like the stars. 20-watt players shake close the darkness and de-shine. Yo, for mad light years away like Mars.
And you know action begets action when satisfaction comes from the reaction to busting up your faction.
Yeah, 6 sense reaction, so play it, choose your position. A stealth mission regarded you with great suspicion. My intuition reflects just like a prism. The victim just stands in awe, the sun has risen.
Praise to be given, gotta hold it down where we living. It sees the location, genesis of my creation, the foundation. So prepare for the revelation
Of an MD to comprehend, third eye must be awakened.
Haven't you heard? Here's the word. You've been to the eye of the storm, kid, and my vision is never blurred. Be ripping hurricanes throughout this membrane. Fourth shade to a rage, I'm on a higher plane.
Above clouds we fathom degrees to whack crews and D's. Mad devastating, similar to quakes upon the earth and tidal waves on sea.
Wavelength crest to crest, opposite from the west. The east side where we reside, place of rest, that's the nest.
Yeah, but even at their best, put some actions in my lounge. Trespass my stomping grounds, I'ma have to shut them down.
0 degree of being free to oblivion goes the enemy, causing death and MD. Pilots a prophecy, our skills no wizardry, chameleon style identity, tantalized by verbal ecstasy. To all you misfits, check the syllabus, total blackness. Now I got you wrestling in the best, so witness this, the new addition to the hit list.
MD, MCs ignite the light. C4 streaks of light, a quarter to midnight. Confiscate a mic, satisfy you on test for your shit invite. So come into the mic fight. MD, MCs ignite the light. C4 streaks of light, a quarter to midnight. Confiscate a mic, satisfy you on test for your shit invite. So come into the mic fight.
Well, since I got the green light, I'ma hit a signal, bust a left, and kid, you need to hold your breath. Here come 4 faces of death. The first could be your last try, and out of 1 million, here come the 4 quickest ways to die. Watch me lock up my brakes so you can't escape. I got you boxed in, kid, now it's on again. I don't know why you wanna test me. I told your ass up front to keep your butt out my galaxy. But here you go again, you wanna boldly go where no man's gone before and see you swear you're coming back again. And with the hell if I swing it from the rafters, end of the chapter, look what's coming at ya. You know you're better off to flip the page and let the sun give way to the first shade of the rain.
1996 AD, and come we walking in the midst of our soldiers, the NC infantry, manifesting vocal quakes, affect the earth shakes, experience of fate worse than hell when the MC perpetrates. By the hands of this born mental might, chemists witness the genesis, gem possessing from the essence. Study the lessons, mind and style, let optimum, quote me verbatim. The war drum means the devils run tension. Physical, my rage, arrows piercing through your triple stage. Coming to the surface with the purpose raid. Telepathy and wisdom means the downfall of the victim. Step in the path, next face is oblivion.
Mad intellectual faculty of my inner 720 degrees of prophecy in my cylinder. Cyclotronics don't even comprehend my structure. My wisdom be enough to make an Einstein's brain rupture. I'm the constructor of drive vibes, progress, mental dimension, track conductor. The true alike brother will make it all better when the stage is set. I flips urban dialect, voice vocal, project a prismatic light to converge my soul and mental conceived by insight. Travel speed of thought within deeds, shades created by the sun. Brothers, load your brains and drop your guns. Got the opposite of Nubians on the run. I be that true alike brother, licking shots with my verbal gun.
Me and the staff of MDs consist of 4 MCs that coincide like a breeze to jet skis. You wish that you could infiltrate my mental state, but I climax too high for you to elevate. I'm on a higher plane that can't be obtained, and the brain maintains without the use of Mary Jane. Meaning it doesn't take a ziggy for me to get busy like I do, ain't that right, crew?
Nah, we do.
Lord to mercy, how many wanna burst me into the center, and everything turns topsy-turvy. The 4th shade brings forth cascades in a masquerade. When I'm done, you need medical aid.
MD, MCs ignite the light. C4 streaks of light, a quarter to midnight. Confiscate a mic, satisfy you on test for your shit invite. So come into the mic fight. MD, MCs ignite the light. C4 streaks of light, a quarter to midnight. Confiscate a mic, satisfy you on test for your shit invite. So come into the mic fight. MD, MCs ignite the light. C4 streaks of light, a quarter to midnight. Confiscate a mic, satisfy you on test for your shit invite. So come into the mic fight.
What fool want this ditch? Wickedness, obvious, mental dimension, my weakness.
Them on test, them not on test.
What a state of madness we live in. We got pseudo brothers out here claiming our sisters remind them of material objects, to include 4-wheel drive modes of transportation. Knowledge of self brothers are here to change that mentality. My solar entity awakes. First millennium, limbs of light touch ground. Begin the earth's pendulum, she rises. In the aura of my dawn, I be new. She be me to resurrect before we go and visit back to Kush, the temple, center of civilized being. Behold, true nourishment me by the all I seeing, who molded in shape she, goddess, precious entity, raising me, ebony moons, authenticity, the fresh air, a break of dawn, part of day, her heavy essence, immerse the hour within her presence, flawless, endless beauty enchants my thoughts, me I call her Melanie, shades of 16 and sought by the anti-sun and double-daughter cave dwellers, with submissions to stoop as low as Celars to be solar, oh Melanie's what I told her, as we grow older, I'll always protect thee, the roll is colder, true brothers embrace you, with love everlasting, time is passing, 720 be not contrasting, conception of your dimension, combined with solar mind, queen royalty, your solar mind, so might we bask in the rays of the sunshine, yeah, upon the true likes, how divine, might we bask in the rays of the sunshine, yeah, upon the true likes, how divine, forever, always, one, you and me, with the rays solar, enough respect to the queen Melanie, you are, I represent the brothers that you won't exhale from, with you, my life has just begun, one, you and me, with the rays solar, enough respect to the queen Melanie, you are, I represent the brothers that you won't exhale from, with you, queen, my life has just begun, Alameda, to Nassau County, the vast countries of Africa, in the high noon upon the high seas, come she, bronze beauty to make a sandy, soulmates for obviously those who be godly. Many suns sweat the physical, hermetal state has no dependence, that's chemical stature, angelically contoured, mad exquisite, eyes of ebony with visions that's infinite, who chose to oppose the fact that Melanie is mother universe, those of pale birth and Mark Buchanan's curse, and for those who, like me, be brotherly, speaking consciously that brings the truth in verse, no one test the vocal burst, watch God, not the canine, shedding rays of light, true news can see me, anti-new, you lose your eyesight, third vision, true indeed, my soul knows Melanie, be the lady who loves me, peep the orgasmic combination of knowledge and wisdom, prismatic understanding, by one condition, that L-O-V-E, unconditional from the one, infiltrates you and me, through the rays of the sun, one, you and me, with the rays solar, enough respect to the queen Melanie, you are, I represent the brothers that you won't exhale from, with you, my life has just begun, one, you and me, with the rays solar, enough respect to the queen Melanie, you are, I represent the brothers that you won't exhale from, with you, queen, my life has just begun, it's our responsibility as brothers, to love and protect the black woman, the best we can, against evils thrust upon us, we must fulfill the manifestation of an undying love, an undying manifestation of black love. Yeah, it's less a new millennium, more like Armageddon, significant pale ones, pressing for the setting of the sun. They've submitted to presenting David Copperfield illusions that the break of the dawn. Hey, Euro, profusions, behold, learn from Fuji, Ladybug from Diggable Planets, Bahama Deal and Q, Nefertiti from a planet, Amel, Laria from Groove Theory, check it now, it's nonchalant, Desiree, vocal powers to heal me, true, brothers are brothers through the black when they admit that the wombs of devil daughters ain't exactly where we fit and know how happy I'll always be when the bask in the ebony breeze and Melanie on the shores of the undying L-O-V-E, the rays of the sunny days always reflect we, forever, forever, always, forever, always, one, you and me, with the rays solar, enough respect to the queen Melanie, you are, I represent the brothers that you won't exhale from, with you, my life has just begun, one, you and me, with the rays solar, enough respect to the queen Melanie, you are, I represent the brothers that you won't exhale from, with you, queen, my life has just begun, yeah.
Get the fuck away for me right now. Until you see what it is to be alive and not strive to be yourself. You must have felt you ventriloquist or a septic mentalistic Methodist. Niggas thought y'all can get away with this? You foolish mortal. Now you put your unsanitary sanctuary involved for your call for destruction from a high powerful density production. This is a foreclosure on your image and exposure. Why keep it taking cybernetic genetic weight gain pills only to come out find out you're gonna get killed in Fayetteville battlefield? You're an Academy Award-winning actor, and I don't give a fuck if you're working on your masters. From Harlem, 131st and Convent, Amsterdam projects here to collect my campaign to elect the next to death. So tell me what part you don't understand. With a hot piece of iron enlarged in your gland, I'm the official sponsor of this, so deal. So tell me what the fuck's the real.
I represent what's real. It's all about the skill. I represent what's real. It's all about the skill. I represent what's real. It's all about the skill. I represent what's real. It's all about the skill.
Execute with terminal velocity. He who contradicts with politics, you better grab a crucifix. Pledge an allegiance to the 666. Break it down to very essentials in the basics. Got beef with fraud guards, facade squads. Plaguing house niggas a massa. Caught up in the rapture, camouflage masters. Misfortune, human disaster turns directly into material. The success, commercial, not hesitant. You're an evident detriment, but a supplement. When they unleash the beast for real out the bottomless pit, you got the golden platinum hit from ignorant spit. We know methods and tread bench step, kid, you help them. Pumping the poison, witness the swing of pendulum. Next dimension, receive some oblivion, son. You served it, now you deserve it. Elementary and how I word it. What's the real?
My verbal courage coming. Aqueducts I'm overrunning, headed for the players' villages. Wrath of the second coming. Never confuse my text with text drama. It's the life trick soldier. Sun rays my armor gone. Gun blast all your life. Be a player all your life. Live by the bullets and die by soul inflicted knife. Reality allows selections. Your elections of God emulations. Disrespect, son. File 13 your brain. I'm asking sun rays while you invest in clouds of acid rain. To a living God, not Gotti. But I'm still recognizing what Nipsey ought not to be. What's the real?
I represent what's real. I represent what's real. It's all about the skill. I represent what's real. It's all about the skill. As far as I can tell, this industry's overpopulated. When I see whack niggas being signed, it gets me frustrated. I'm thinking to myself, goddamn, them niggas made it off of a style someone else created. You may have said and done such and such, but don't approach, we ain't the ones that you wanna touch. Cause once the verbal blast is set in pursuit, I promise you the situation is far from cute. We never miss when we shoot, mental dimension on the coming. Housing niggas like Mr. Drummond, from here to London. So let this be our last running. I'm tired of wasting my time and breath. What are you, deaf, dumb, or you just don't give a damn? Know who I am, but no one else can come close. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Now can I get an amen? Of course I'm representing with my skills from beginning to end.
There's about 1,000 ways to fatten up a track, a million ways to sample that. Now let me show you where the skill is at. Do I got styles upon styles upon styles? Really worth your while, can I afford to be versatile? One more click says yes, pockets tend to agree with the rest. The source for my stress. Now with no money, there's no contracts. The ones that's passing out the contracts are putting on the biggest act. It's more than 4,000 in the 80s. See them kids, they not shady, crazy, they constantly amaze me. But what they do don't make no sense. I need to wipe them clean, cause all they trying to do is sell pipe dreams. It's the biggest plan of fakes. I should've hollered right when I seen the chick escape with my demo tape. Yet I know my joint was hot, but all I ever got was a no kid. I better get in response.
I represent what's real. It's all about the skill. I represent what's real. It's all about the skill. I represent what's real. I represent what's real. It's all about the skill. I represent what's real. It's all about the skill. I represent what's real. It's all about the skill. I represent what's real. It's all about the skill. I represent what's real. It's all about the skill. I represent what's